how's my life been? I haven't spoken much about my life, since I'm new, so I figured why not speak about it today. But before we get into that, I'd like to ask you guys how you are doing. How have you been? If it's summer for you, how's your summer going? Mine's been good, to answer that for you. I have been quite literally all over the place lately. And to start off, I will go one by one with what I've been doing this summer, places I've went to do, and what I've done. So let's start with that now. So the first thing I did was I went to Cooperstown, New York. It is a few hours away from me, and it was so nice, guys. I have to tell you, the lake's beautiful. Lake Otsego, amazing. The crystal clear water is so refreshing. I swam in that lake all the time. Not only did we swim in the lake, but we also went fishing, and we went to the Baseball Hall of Fame. By the way, I got some really good pictures too. So that was my time in Cooperstown. I'd say we spent like 3 nights-ish in Cooperstown. So the next place we went to was, sorry, my hair. The next place we went to was Seneca Falls, also in New York. All these places are 2-3 hours apart, by the way. So in Seneca Falls, we went to visit Harriet Tubman's house. We also went to this really cool place called Max. It was a 50s themed drive-in restaurant where they deliver the food to you. So it was really good, really nice food. And Harriet Tubman's house was really cool. We also rented out a boat and we took it out on the river. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Seneca River. Is that a thing? I'm not sure, but you get it. The next place we went to was also like 2-3 hours away. Was the American side of Niagara Falls. So it was the American Falls. It was so beautiful, guys. Breathtaking. We went on the Maid of the Mist, and we also took a bunch of tours. We went to the Cave of the Winds, I think that was what it was called, and we saw American Falls, Horseshoe Falls, Canadian Falls. It was really, really nice. So, sorry about that. I had to do something real quick, but anyway, like I was saying, I went to all parts of the Niagara area. So after we did a few days by the American side, we went over to the Canadian side, and words cannot explain how nice our view was. We stayed, I won't say the name for privacy reasons, but we stayed at this really nice hotel that's right by the falls. So right from our balcony, we had a Juliet balcony, by the way. We couldn't get on it, but we could have a door that would open. So our view from the hotel room was the literal falls. So every night, I don't know if you're from Canada or if you've just been, but they do fireworks show every night from 10 p.m. to 10:04 p.m. I'm not even joking. That is the exact time they did it. And we would watch it right from our room. So that was great. Then after that, I went back home for a week. And then I went to summer camp. I had the best experience of my life. This is my first time going as an overnighter, because the camp I go to offers both day camp and overnight camp. So my parents let me do overnight this year. I was so happy. You have no idea. And it was for 2 weeks, 2 separate weeks. And I'll just talk about some of the activities we did. So I'll go in order. So we did, well, I'll do 1 week, for example, and then I'll do from Sunday to Friday. So, Sunday night, I got to my tent, met my tent mates, which, by the way, one of them was my brother and another one was my friend, so I had that going for me. I already knew people, so that was good. And then, sorry if you hear the TV, my parents are watching a movie right now, so, my bad. But, anyway, so, Sunday I met my tent mates, and I got settled, so I made my bed, and we played Uno. My tent mates and I played Uno. And then after that, we had dinner, and then we played Manhunt. Manhunt was so good. I had friends that I didn't know were coming this year, but I've known them for years now, and I just haven't kept in contact, But I reunited with them, so it was great. And then I became friends with their tent mates, so mutuals. And now we have a group chat with like 12 people, 12, 13 people in it. So that's great. What else? Oh yeah. So Sunday night we got down. Monday in the morning we played Gaga Ball, which if you don't know, it's like dodgeball, but you don't scoop, but you roll a ball and try to hit other people, knees and below, and then top 5, it's waist and below and double tap. Anyway, so we were playing Gaga Ball, and then we went to Rock Wall and zip lining. They're both all on the same wall and place. And then had lunch. After lunch, we went to pond, so at pond we did paddleboarding and kayaking. I helped with cleaning up and putting everything away because I'm one of the bigger kids at the camp, or in my group, I should say. Tuesday now, we did, what did we do on Tuesday? Oh yeah, so we did fishing in the afternoon. Sorry, I'm not going in order of what we did in morning and afternoon. So my TV, it's so loud, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, so on Tuesday, yeah, we did fishing. And then Wednesday was the big day. We did whitewater rafting on the big river, the local river near where our camp is. It was a field trip day where we took a bus, so I got to sit next to my friends on the bus, which was great, because they're really cool, even though they're younger than me. But anyway, we did that, and then I was not with my friends. My friends were not my raft mates this time around. I hadn't had friends as raft mates in years, but it was nice to meet new people, so that's great. I was like an older brother figure to them because they were a few years younger than me. And that was a lot of fun. Funny thing was, 5 minutes, I kid you not, 5 minutes after I got on the bus to go back to camp, downpour, like, I'm talking a lot of rain came down. So, yeah. Thursday, in the morning, we did archery, which was fun, even though I'm not the biggest archery person out there, but I've been going to this camp for years, so it's fine. And then lunch, we had to go back to the main center, the lodge, because it's also a ski camp in the winter, so we had to go back to the lodge for the rest of the day because of the fact that we got lightning warnings. The counselors got lightning warnings, so we had to stay back until there were no more warnings, and then we were allowed to go back outside. So our AOC day, activity of choice, if you didn't know, was ruined. But on the flip side, I did get to play cards and learn how to play the game Spit with some of my friends from camp. So that was a lot of fun. And then Friday, which is today, we went to the Summit Adventure Park, also known as ZAP, and that was a lot of fun, guys. I'm telling you, a lot of fun. I did all 4 levels of the ropes course, which was the first time I've done all levels in 4 years, believe it or not. And then that was in the morning. In the afternoon, we did laser tag, which, by the way, not many people wanted to do, shockingly, but I did it just so I can say I did it. This is my last year at camp. I've reached the age where I can't go as a camper anymore, but I'll definitely apply for a counselor next year. Alright, so that was my ranting spiel about camp. You guys have no idea how tired I am, but the show must go on, right? Also, can you tell how tan I look? Does my arm look tan to you? I don't think you can tell in this lighting, but I'm very tan. I've been out in the sun all day. I did reapply sunscreen, but I wasn't that good with reapplying, so it is what it is, right? Well, I guess that just about wraps up this video. I am pretty tired. I'm probably gonna go film another video. Also, roleplay coming at you soon. I'm very excited. This will be my first roleplay, so if you like this video, if you want to hear more about me, like, subscribe, leave a comment too. I got a very sweet comment from my last video, so thank you. You know who you are. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.